Hi, welcome to Orlando Experience. Today, obviously, we're at Iaapa. I've been super excited for Iaapa this year. If you didn't know, this is the big theme park convention here. This is where a lot of companies will come and unveil trains. We'll learn a lot about new parks or new additions to parks. And just tons of stuff associated with theme parks and attractions all around the world. So we're going to be heading in. I'm actually going to send you to the opening ceremonies we were just in, give you a little sneak peeks, and then we're going to head down to the show floor.
It's good to see you. What a magical day filled with memories. You know, it's funny, folks don't realize all the work it takes in making a park like this, filled with magic. The kind of magic me and this key protect. But you see, this is my last night working the shift at this here park. That's why I'm so glad you're here. Because you're the next in line. The next inclined to take this obligation and hold it tight. Because you believe, like me, let me show you what this key can do. Thank you, everyone. Nobody knew I could do that. I don't even know if I knew that. You know, when they say skip to the good part, this is the good part. This is why we're here. You will soon begin your journey across 565,000 square feet of exhibit space, where you can connect with over 1,100 exhibiting companies, which is why we pumped you up with some donuts this morning. And guess what's back and better than ever this year? Our incredible drone show. Yep, you can catch that on Tuesday and Wednesday evening, and this year we will attempt to make yet another world record. So you'll be sure to want to see that. This remarkable industry. Have a great week. Have a great show. Give me all the feedback you can. But if there's any complaints or anything, again, my name is Iaapa Bon. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the show. Always looks so different from up here. You know, this key unlocks more than gates of steel. It opens the imagination. It opens the mind to endless possibilities as high as these here clouds and beyond. But what we do, who we are, well, we protect the magic that makes dreaming possible, that makes wishing upon a star a reality. You see, up here in the clouds, any idea can thrive, but tested down in the waters of change, let's see if they survive. So hold fast to hope, to courage, and some of you might want to hold your nose too, because we gotta dive deep into the sea of dreams far below. Up, up, up we know. Down, down, down we go!
Director of Science Department, and your 2024 Iaapa Chairman of the Board, VidantaWorld
Good morning, friends and colleagues. It is my greatest gratitude I stand before you today. Serving the first Thai chairman of the Iaapa has been one of the greatest honors of my life. I'm excited to be part of this wonderful community. I look forward to see what we can achieve in the future. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your 2025 Chairman of Iaapa, Massimiliano Freddi.
Wow! I'm so happy about this light so I can see the people. That's cool. Good morning, everybody, or buongiorno, as we say in Italy. Can we say a loud buongiorno all together? Love the vibe, love this association. And I want to tell you a story of a kid that was 8 years old, and for the very first time, he went to Gardaland, #1 Italian park. It was 1989. Half of you were even not born. I hate you for this. And all of a sudden, my life became very colorful. But when I got back home, some grayscale stepped in again. So I've lost my mother when I was 2 years old, and I was bullied when I was a kid, and I was raised in the suburbs. 3 ingredients that are not promising a good life from the beginning. But after that visit in Gardaland, after that one day, I had a secret weapon in my pocket. I could revert to that day with my fantasy every time that I wanted. And when I was 23 years old, I applied for an internship at Disney. The day before, I called a great friend of mine, Marina. She owned a water park near my home city, Genoa. And I asked her for advice. And she told me this: be humble at first and indispensable afterwards. This advice has changed my life. And so the first day I got hired, by the way. So yeah, that has worked. So the first day I arrived to my job at Disney, I entered the office. I'm so in awe. I will have an internship for trade marketing. I enter, and my boss there, who was called Marina as well, by the way. So every Italian woman is not called Marina, for your information. She tells me, your position got cancelled. So no trade marketing. But when life gives you lemons, you get hired as a press and PR intern. It happens when an Iaapa trade show in Gothenburg, I meet my husband to be Sebastian. And it happens, whoa, that was an Iaapa trade show, yeah? And it happens also when banks trusted us and gave us money to build our very own park on the Italian Alps, Wonderland. And it happens when you find a team like mine. I'm very happy. So, I want to tell you one thing. We not always succeed, but we try hard, each and every day. Some days the rain is heavy. Some days there is a COVID coming in. Some days it's just frustrating, but we are there and we show up each and every day. I would never have thought that boy who was an orphan, who got bullied because he was different from other people, and who was raised in the suburbs, would one day be on this stage. And we can only change the world smile after smile. In the end, people like us do things like this. Thank you. Would you like to kick me off the stage? Yeah, to go like that.
life. And the thing about being dream keepers, well, the thing is, this journey is full of more thorns than rose petals. It always seems, no matter how you think or how you act, things always fall apart before they get built back. The mirrors twist, the faces blur, all ideas are tested, and insecurities just start to stir up. You see, the best ideas are unknown most of the time, and they lie behind that door nobody wants to open. Behind the door of doubt and fear.
You see me standing right here in front of them. Maybe I'm over there too. Maybe I'm a bust.
Maybe I'm below. Maybe I'm in the twists and turns of the diagonal thought that say, no, what am I doing here? I'm an imposter. Who do you think you are? Why should anyone care? The real question is, do you believe? Just like the flipping of a coin, be it tails or heads, can you hold strong through doubt as it spreads?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the president and CEO of Iaapa, Iaapa Vaughn.
Thank you very much, ACDC, Highway to Hell. Welcome to Iaapa Expo 2024. But while celebrating these legends, we used the evening to support the next generation of leaders. We hosted a charity auction raising funds for Iaapa Foundation to finance scholarships for the next generation of industry leaders, who might be in the Hall of Fame in many years. Let's see that big number on the screen. We collected yesterday $70,000 US, and based on a decision by the Iaapa Board of Directors, Iaapa will actually double that money so we can spend $140,000 for scholarships for those young people entering the industry. Get haunted in the maze, get drunk in the F&B pavilion, please only late, and just enjoy yourself.
We made it through. I didn't doubt we would. The gates will open, the light will pour through, and now this world will shine with something new. What once was gray with doubt now shines bright as gold. And I pass this key for you all to hold. The magic now belongs to you. Create, explore, make more dreams come true. Well, I told you it was my last shift here. You saw how high, deep, how fearless and dear this place is to me. How special this key can be when it's protected by me, but protected by you.
I make no apologies. This is me. I know that there's a way from hope you
Now, you have the keys and so much more. Let's open these gates! Iaapa 2024! 5, 4, 2, 1!
So we actually made our way over here on the show floor now. So we're kind of at where I think a lot of people enter. We're actually standing right outside the Premier Rides booth. They are going to be unveiling the new train for the new coaster coming to Canada's Wonderland here in just a few minutes. So we're going to get the unveiling for you guys. So there's a quick look at the new train coming to Canada's Wonderland. We're going to come back in just a little bit when it's not as crowded over there to get a little bit of a closer look at the train. I'm actually heading over to Zamperla right now to try to get a little bit better of a spot before everybody else heads up over there. So we've made our way over here to the Zamperla booth right here, and they're going to be announcing a family thrill coaster. Looks like it's going to be a model right here at the front of the booth. So we're just waiting for just a little bit until they announce it.
All right, let's go for a ride. You can see we leave the station 65 kilometers per hour over some great airtime. As it moves through the course, some really nice visuals and a lot of fun. Super maintained speed as we move through the ride. This next section was something that the park came up with, really low to the ground turns, great double up, and we wrap around something. We kind of head back to the station. I think the biggest surprise is coming up because here we usually slow down. We're just getting started. We have our fastest launch as we go through the station the second time. Pass over the switch and through a great airtime. And the experience has the icon of a 100-foot tall tower that we then drop down backwards. Something totally unique to Europe, and it's going to be a great icon for the park at Parks Peru. So this is where we're heading. This is the new face of Zamperla's roller coaster business here. A huge thank you to the Parks Peru team and everybody. We thank them for the partnership. They have been wonderful to work with. We can't wait to debut this in 2026. If you have questions for media, we have a couple people available to talk about the live product.
So just like we did before, we're going to come back in a little bit and get a closer look at the layout. That was actually kind of a shock. I was not expecting a Naruto coaster. But I'm not the biggest fan of Naruto. I'm an anime person, but I think that's an interesting concept. We didn't actually get to see any of the theming in action. All that footage you saw of the actual coaster and the layout is all preview environment. So I'll be very interested to see what they do with that land and that coaster in general. Next up, we're actually heading over to Hershey Park's booth for their announcement just about an hour from now. So we're gonna go get another spot, wait a little bit. So now we're over here at S&S, right at a little bit of a ways from our last booth. They are gonna announce something from Hershey Park.
We've got some big news to share. My name is Quinn Briner. I'm the Director of Public Relations at Hershey Park, and on behalf of our Hershey Park team, we are so excited to join with S&S Worldwide today to unveil the gondola for our new ride coming in 2025, Twisted Gravity.
So there's a look at the new swinger coming to Hershey Park, obviously Twizzler themed, and it is, if you've been watching for a while or you live down here with us, very similar thing to what we're seeing or what we know over at Busch Gardens, but it is going to be the tallest one in the world. So I'm excited to see that come through, and I really like their theming on it. So this looks really good. We're currently heading to another reveal at a conference hall that's going to be off to the side, kind of outside of the main area. So we'll get to sit for a few minutes, and that's always great.
We just want to thank you for being with us because it marks a new chapter in the parks, entertainment, and tourism industry. We're thrilled to announce a groundbreaking project that VidantaWorld has been preparing for years and now is finally here. So with us today is Ivan Chavez. He's the Executive Vice President of Grupo Vidanta, as well as VidantaWorld's exceptional partners who are here with us today on stage and many who are off stage as well. Some of the people who are joining us today, they're all luminaries in the industry. Of course, we have from Circus du Soleil, the Executive Vice President of the Board, Daniel Lamar. Thank you for joining us. From PMP, we have creative producer, Eppo Ziegers. We also have from Vekoma Rides, the VP of Sales and Marketing, Ricardo Tonding. And we have from Mac Rides, the CEO, Christian von Elderfeld. Thank you so much for joining us. And so let's begin. So today you're in very special company because you're about to see a sneak preview of something that is going to change the industry, multiple industries on a global scale. I'm speaking from theme parks to entertainment to tourism. What you're going to see here is the unveiling of a dream come true. Not only does Vedanta represent one of the top hotel groups and entertainment groups of the world, but really, being Mexican myself, I'm honored to be on this stage here today. So, but before we do, I want to introduce you again to Ivan Chavez, whose vision, dedication, passion, perseverance has been pivotal in bringing this great project into fruition. So, Ivan, could you tell us a little bit more about the VidantaWorld brand?
Can you hear me? Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. For us, it's a huge pleasure to be here with you today. It's a very special moment because we were at this convention probably 10 years ago, and we just showed up with a dream. You know, a dream that seemed unreachable, a crazy dream. And we thought, can we change the future of tourism in Mexico in a way that makes Mexico compete in entertainment at a global scale? And we brought Cirque du Soleil to Mexico to create the only resident show outside of the US, pretty much, in Riviera Maya, and that's with Hoya, with Cirque du Soleil, and it's the world's only dinner show. And the beautiful moment about that was that any international tourist that showed up to these destinations that were traditionally known for having just pools and beach were totally amazed to see a world-class brand in a beautiful theater that was recognized as one of the #1 constructions in the country at a technical and skill level unseen before in Mexico. There's a park called VidantaWorld Bon, which means beauty of nature, and it's a luxury theme park. And instead of talking about it forever, I'd like to show you a video, if that's okay.
Welcome to the revolutionary new world where entertainment, luxury, and nature combine to create the world's first ever luxury theme park. Coming to VidantaWorld Bon Info. For the first time in history, the greatest creators in entertainment and theme parks have come together with the sole mission of creating an entirely new park for all generations. At Bon, beauty of nature luxury theme park, adventure knows no bounds. With multiple lands and an unheard of variety of attractions, the journey begins with Empire of Light, an awe-inspiring land of epic proportions, where you will be transported to a world beyond imagination. At Fantasy Gardens, guests will encounter an enchanted wonderland filled with unforgettable characters on attractions like Delia's Adventure and Azari's Flight. The journey continues at Adventure Valley, home to incredible family-friendly rides ranging from the vibrant carousel of colors to the fast-flying Time Quest. Next up, Wonder Bay and Bon Plaza, a land where luxury awaits at every turn. Explore world-class entertainment, meet fantastical creatures, and savor gourmet dining that's nothing short of extraordinary. But that's not all. Prepare yourself for the groundbreaking Cirque du Soleil dinner show, Ludo. Ludo will have the world's only 360-degree theater with a wraparound aquarium that will redefine immersive entertainment. And the adventure keeps getting bigger in the land of legends, where the forces of nature collide in unforgettable ways. Prepare to fly to soaring new heights on the Goddess of Fire, the Speed of Light, and on one of the most anticipated adrenaline-pumping roller coasters of all time, Takwani Beast. Discover a vacation as big as your dreams and as bold as your imagination. Get ready to discover the beauty of nature. Bon Luxury Theme Park.
That's magnificent. I think I speak on behalf of everyone. We have Daniela Mar, Executive Vice President of the Board of Cirque du Soleil. So tell us a little bit about what we're about to watch.
Yes, thank you. Mesdames et messieurs, bonjour et bienvenue au Cirque du Soleil. A challenge to do even better. And imagine for a moment some performers performing in an aquarium. So this is going to be a first for us. As you can tell, I could talk about the show forever, but I think I will be much more efficient if I show you a sneak preview of Ludo that will be presented in the new park of Iaapa. Thank you.
Any show at Cirque du Soleil starts with a dream. Like the Tibetans say, you just have to wash your eyes to see reality again. The presence of water washes all of your preconceived ideas. So, 25 years after all, our next chapter with the element of water could be that we go under the surface. Theme park is very, very special, but the show is going to play a central role.
VidantaWorld and Cirque du Soleil have brought such a unique formula. To have a dinner and show experience in an intimate theater like this is unheard of.
Michel came up with this crazy idea.
Really pushed the envelope
of putting an aquarium for humans all around the theater.
Every time I see that theater, I pinch myself. It's custom made for the show. Every seat will be great.
We will be able to invite people to play with us and to really be immersed in the action that we're proposing.
love it because we've never done it.
Collaboration, and sometimes events like this at Iaapa, it brings the world together. So I want to thank you for inspiring everybody who's here, because every theme park that you see, every IP that was created began with somebody who had vision and courage to chase after it. So I want to give you and your family a round of applause for bringing this into existence. And let the crowd celebrate. There will be an unveiling at 2 p.m., I believe. We're going to show one of the trains. I believe it's with Vekoma rides, yes? And so we'll be with them. If you want to see us there, please join us. Thank you for coming. God bless. Bye.
So there's our first look at VidantaWorld. I think I'm saying that right. I think that looks great. I think it's definitely something to keep your eyes on. I'm just interested to see how it all comes together. Because obviously we did get to see a lot there. But I'll be actually interested to see how it all comes together when it actually opens, because I think that could be a really cool park. Definitely keep your eyes on that. And we're actually heading to Vekoma right now to check out one of the trains for one of the new rides. So they're unveiling it here pretty soon, in about 45 minutes. So we're heading to that booth right now.
Such an exciting moment. I'm Augusto, Valverde from Global Child Travel and Purpose, and today we're here because there's going to be a grand unveiling. Previous to this moment, we had a press conference where VidantaWorld was launching the Bon Luxury theme. And today it is my honor, it is my pleasure to introduce to you Ivan Chavez, the Executive Vice President of Grupo Vidanta, who's going to tell you more about this amazing unveiling that's about to take place.
Known for tourism in Mexico. For decades, we were known for our beautiful hotels, for beautiful pools, and for doing it in the most beautiful natural setting, beauty of nature that celebrates Mexico. And today we announced the beginning of a new chapter called VidantaWorld. And VidantaWorld is a new way of vacationing. It's not just a new way of vacationing, but it's a whole new world that combines luxury, that combines entertainment, that combines the beach, the beautiful settings of Mexico, and our culture. And we're very proud to have partnered with the best companies in this industry to create incredible attractions. That's the Kwani Beast. The Kwani comes from Navajo, which is the tongue that the Aztecs spoke in Mexico. And the Kwani itself means wild animal.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
a great looking train there from Vekoma. I think that looks really cool. Again, it looks really fun. It looks like it's going to be a great riding experience, and it looks like it's going to have some show scenes in it too. So we'll get a closer look at all these in just a little bit. It was crazy at that booth. The second that let up, everybody was there. Everyone was running. So I think next we actually have Mac rides up with something I believe was SeaWorld.
Carla, who wants to introduce something to us, which we're doing together, and I'm very proud to have it here because with SeaWorld we have a long cooperation and friendship. We started actually with Bush, then it changed to SeaWorld, now it changed again, but one thing which always kept was our friendship and the great cooperation we have. And so I'm very proud to have Carla here on stage, and I just give you a microphone to tell us what you want to do.
And so we are so excited to be the first in the Western Hemisphere to bring the Mach Aerific system to SeaWorld Orlando. This incredible dynamic ride system is going to bring guests face to face with animals of all kinds that they will then get to experience in real life throughout our park. Something that can only be experienced at SeaWorld Orlando, and we can't wait to bring everyone to our park and experience it for themselves. The greatest thing about this attraction is that it also delivers on a key element for us throughout our park, and that is experiences for the whole family. With a 39-inch rider height, this is something that truly everyone is going to get to experience together, because the best memories are those that are shared with each other. And we can't wait for everyone to come and enjoy it with us. And we can't wait to share more in the upcoming months about what this incredible attraction is going to bring to everyone in our park.
No, don't get all jealous.
So there's the announcement that we're officially getting the flying theater from Mac there. I think that is a massive win for SeaWorld Orlando. If you are local or you've gone a while, you've noticed they've gone really coaster heavy. And it's all outdoors, it rains, everything shuts down. And there's not really something great for somebody that doesn't like coasters. I think this is a step in the right direction and a massive win for SeaWorld Orlando. And I'm very excited to see it. We're getting it. They've said spring 2025. So not too far ahead. Curious to see where it goes. I would assume over in the Arctic area, but I'm just curious to see how that all goes within the next few months, because it's going to be a pretty short construction time there. Now we're done kind of with a lot of the coaster unveilings. I thought we'd come back over and check out a lot of the coasters up close without as many people. Here's obviously the new Premier Rides. That is the new coaster coming to Canada's Wonderland. It's going to be a new launch coaster. It's going to be the tallest, fastest launch coaster in Canada. Train cars look really cool. I really like this front bit here. Looks like a sleigh. And obviously just a lap bar on this one. Always like to see that. So one that we actually haven't got to see yet is the new winged launch that is coming to King's Dominion, Rapterra. They didn't really do an unveiling for this. They just had it on the show floor and we just haven't got to come over and check it out. I mean, it's a winged coaster. It looks pretty nice. I like the color scheme on it. Curious to see what the full track will look like on this one. I think it could be really cool with this color scheme, but obviously new winged coaster coming to King's Dominion. If that's your local park, here's a look at what you're getting. They also do have a lot of flat rides here for you to test out, ride, kind of do your own thing. Don't think we're going to be getting on today, if any at all. I am kind of splitting kind of what we're doing almost into 2 days here, because today was obviously a lot of announcements, and that's almost all we've done. And even though it might not look like much on the video, it's been a lot for us. So we're probably going to do mostly continue to do announcements today and stuff, and then Thursday I'm hoping to come back and do a little bit more of the exhibit floors and do a few more things that I actually wanted to do. Back over here at S&S, here's a little bit of a closer look at the new swinging ride coming to Hershey Park just next year. They do sides themed to the different Twizzlers. I would say this is your pretty bog standard swing ride. I do like how large it is for the actual like size. It's gonna definitely hold a lot of people. Obviously we got a pretty up close look at this, but we can get even a little bit closer now here at the new Vekoma train. This thing is pretty. I think this is the fan favorite this year. It's pretty busy over here still, and the lighting. I really like when they have good lighting packages on things, and I think this will look great at night. They did show a little bit of mock night footage, and it looked pretty nice. I think this will be a wonderful night ride, and again, just this train is absolutely beautiful. Last but not least, we're over here back at San Perla to look at the Naruto coaster, because it was kind of, again, really busy when we were over here last time, so I thought we'd give it one quick little look through. So if you look kind of like right there, that's going to be the station, and then it's got this big dead-end spike here. You can see it kind of moving all throughout its area here. I think this looks great. I think it's going to be a good family thrill launch. I think the concept is interesting too. So excited to see this get built and actually see what the area ends up looking like. Over here we do have Pro Slide showing off a lot of the different slide models. Obviously you might know them from Wet n Wild, WaterWorld, lots and lots of different spots. I personally have been to WaterWorld, also over at Hershey Park. Just thought I'd stop by and show off some of their cool new slide ideas. I think this one over here, this one looks really great. I really like the look of this one. I really like clear slides. I think we should build more clear slides. I think it's very cool. There's a really cool looking water coaster here. Really long with a lot of elements all throughout it. Well, this one looks quite familiar. If you don't know, these are both at Volcano Bay. So I really love this slide. I love the double wave wall you get. That bottom one you don't get as much airtime as that top one, but still pretty great. And the slide right next to it, similarly great. Obviously at Volcano Bay. I don't know where this is from, but I love it looks like Atlantis. I could be completely wrong though. This is a really cool looking slide tower. Again, just tons of different slide types and towers, and I love seeing all these models. I think they're really cool. So if you're here, I would definitely come check out this booth if you like water slides, because I love inventions in the water slide industry, so I love checking out a lot of these water slide booths and water rides. And then over right next to that booth, we do have Whitewater. They don't have too much out. They have a few cool like concept areas. This really cool wave pool here, with two sides to it with one wave machine coming out the middle. Then they over here, right across the way, they have a log flume. You can actually see the full model of it right over here next to it. I feel like a lot of people in the industry will mainly know Whitewater as the big slide tower from Abu Dhabi. As you can see, a full model here. I'd definitely go check out videos of this thing because it is hilariously big. I mean, they have some like models here of like the Statue of Liberty off scale. It's massive and it's got so many slides. I think this thing's hilarious. And I really want to get over there to test that out. That about does it for right now. I'm actually going to send you a little bit in the forward. We're just focusing on slide and theme park announcements today with again, in just a few days, you'll see another video from us where I'm gonna kind of walk around the show floor, show more of the general IAAPA experience, including the horror area that I'm super excited to go into. But we're actually gonna be heading to the drone show that they're gonna do tonight, and that's where I'm gonna send you right now. Alrighty, well that officially does it for our first day at Iaapa. Again, mainly focusing more on the amusement side of things today, with coaster unveilings and new rides and stuff like that. And then obviously the drone show at the end. That was pretty cool. And they were doing it on both sides, so there was the same drone show kind of happening on both sides of the convention center. But next video that we do, we are going to be kind of more focusing on the general Iaapa experience, food. They have a giant arcade area, inflatables, and they have a new horror area that we will be checking out. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Hope this video brought a little more joy into your day, and we'll see you guys next time.